All right, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's going on? What's going on? What's popping? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to April MC in the building. Shout out to who else we got up in here? King Leak in the building. YBE Entertainment, Monogamous Player, Dove C, 2 Films, Heavyweight. Zacharias, what up? Just Living, what's going on? Joe Blast is in the building. Florida Perfection, what's going on? Roger Trout, Kenwood Drive, Certified Tyrone, Keith Joek. Shout out to everybody up in here, man. It's going to be a good show because the game, man, this is going to be so freaking heavy tonight because I want guys to learn, man. This is why, you know, I get excited when I have the opportunity to explain the game to you with real life examples. You feel what I'm saying? So we're going to definitely get that shit cracking. But before we get into all that, though, you already know what we got to do. You already know what it is.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just, they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than 2 genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only 2 genders. Only 2 genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Joe. You'd be 6'8", you know, have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust. They just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
All right, we back. Miles Cunningham is in the building. What's going on, Miles? What's good?
Chilling, man. just came back from meeting up with a shorty, man.
What happened? How was it?
Everything was dope. Everything was dope until I told her that I fuck with other bitches.
I love it.
She was like, I have trouble sharing. And I was like, well, I don't.
Exactly. Right.
Emotional damage.
That's what happens in the game, people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to run across some women. You know what's interesting? Like y'all just met. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just met and she has trouble sharing. Like, I'm like, woman, you're sharing already. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'm just giving you the courtesy to let you know so you don't think this is what it isn't.
Right.
You know,
she started talking about oh well, I don't have casual sex. I'm like, okay, well, there's something I need to tell you.
Exactly. Facts.
Because I ain't wasting no fucking time on no chick talking that bullshit.
Exactly.
I don't have casual. Nigga, all I do is have casual sex. What are you talking about?
I love it. I love it.
And she was disappointed too. She was like, damn, you're so dope. You're such a cool guy. This is the best date I've been on in like years. I was about to fucking cancel my whole where did I meet her on? Tinder. She was like, I was about to cancel my whole Tinder shit.
Oh my God.
Tinder profile, because it's been horrible out here. But
right.
you're like the first guy since November that's been so cool, and goddamn, and blah blah. She said she hasn't had sex in a year, bro.
Oh my God.
She's one of those, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah.
That's terrible. I don't like when I meet women and they on that I haven't had sex in a long time. Sometimes they be lying, but sometimes they be real about it. So if you really real about it, like you ain't had sex in a year, then that means that you put sex on too much of a pedestal. That's one. Two, you have a low sex drive. And three, you probably suck in bed. So I need my chick to be for the streets. You feel what I'm saying? So I need a chick that actually want to like get it in. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck out of here.
Like, but she was super tempted though, because I was flirting with her and I was like, because she wore these leopard skin high heel pumps.
Right.
You understand? So I said to her, I said, this was after I already told her, because like I said, the date was good. So it's not like she got mad and the date was over. It was just like, okay, well, we're probably not going to see each other again, but right. The energy was dope. So we still was there chilling, talking, vibing or whatever. And so I looked at her shoes. I was like, yo, them shoes is really badass. Like, I'm glad you wore them shoes. I said, just so you know, I would have let you keep them on.
Oh shit. Okay.
And she was like, boy, don't you tempt me with a good time now.
You see?
I was like, So I walked into her car and I gave her like, a really nice hug and shit, kissed her on the cheek and shit. And she was like, damn, you give great hugs and you smell good too. I'm like, I was like, in my mind, I was like, you got my number, bitch.
Right, exactly. So guys, today, man, we're going to go in today. Before we get into anything, make sure that if you don't already, make sure you go to MrLocario.com, get looks don't matter. 7 ways to attract women without your looks. I pinned, April put the link in the chat and I pinned it to the top of the chat. So it's at the top of the chat right now. So you can click on that link or go straight to MrLocario.com. I have the banner on the front page, or go straight to the store page or whatever and get that shit cracking. So all of you guys should have Looks Don't Matter, the ebook right fucking now. So
right. All you ugly niggas better go get it.
Exactly.
Right.
So today, exactly. I ain't got no more excuses. So today, I'm going to be critiquing. I know y'all saw it, all over YouTube or whatever, and people were talking about it and sharing it. And, it's been like, people have been going crazy about this. So, my dude, Tommy Sotomayor, shout out to Tommy. Me and Miles knew Tommy since way back. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and we met Tommy once in New York. He came through to New York. We kicked it or whatever, so shout out to Tommy. Tommy's always been cool with me and I'm cool with Tommy. You feel what I'm saying? And shout out to Fresh and Fit. You feel what I mean? And I'm glad that these dudes is doing what they do and they rising and they fucking blowing up and making shit pop like how they want to make it pop. You understand? So, but what I want to do is I want to critique the situation that happened the other day. So, for those who don't know, Tommy Sotomayor was a guest on the show and he got into this like argument with this chick and then it turned into a fight, right? So what I got a clip of the joint from Fresh and Fit's from their YouTube, but they actually edited it. So it's gonna go from like the middle of the argument to I'm gonna go to like the end of the argument right before they're about to fight. Right now, one of the things I want to talk about before we go into this clip, and that I noticed, and I keep trying to tell you guys about this, right, is Remember the other day I was talking about, you know, when women ask you a bunch of questions, right? So a lot of guys got confused about that because I'd say to you guys, don't be answering all these women's questions all the time. And the reason why I say that is because it's one thing when a woman asks you a question because she's actually genuinely interested in the question she's asking. That's one thing. You can answer those questions. That's nothing. But usually what happens is this, is that women, they'll ask you questions because they're trying to size you up. You understand what I'm saying? So those are the type of questions you don't answer. When women are trying to size you up or when women are trying to evaluate you to see if they want to make a decision on you based off of your answer. You understand? So if you're on a date with a girl and y'all going back and forth having a conversation, right? And she's just, you know, generally interested in, like, let's say she says, oh, that's a nice coat, where you got that, right? That's nothing. She's just like, I'm like, yeah, I got this at Macy's. It was, you know, it was cool. I thought it was cool, whatever, right? But if she's questioning you in a way that she's trying to size you up, that would be her asking a question like, so, Miles, why do you think that you are dating all these women for? Do you have some type of like issue? Like, is this something that, you know what I mean? That's the chick sizing you up.
Yes, I do.
That's the chick trying to put you in a position where she's trying to make it to where you have to prove something to her, or that she's trying to make it seem like you're doing something wrong by questioning you about this wrong thing you're doing, right? So a lot of that was actually happening in this clip, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up this clip real quick. Oh, let me get the share screen. Okay, let me get the. Let's pull up this video real quick. All right, so this is gonna start around the time the argument was getting heated. So basically, at first, you know, she was like, oh, Tommy, I got a question to ask you because I unfollowed you because I don't like some of the stuff you said, blah, 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 right? Now, this is like sort of in the middle of the conversation to where it's getting heated. And I'm going to play it, you know, I'm going to stop it in between and we're going to play it to the end. You understand what I'm saying? So let's start this. And mind you, you know, I watched this like twice just to like see if I could, you know, see certain things, you know, other things that I could talk about. And I'm just letting you know now, this type of shit gives me a headache. I'm just letting you know right now. So if you guys get a headache, I'm just saying, just be warned, you know, the fucking ratchetness, just, it's crazy. You feel what I'm saying? But go ahead, Miles, you want to say something?
No, I was just going to say that I would titty fuck the black chick.
And guys, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat. And we're saving your questions, so we'll get to your questions. You feel me? All right, so let's start this craziness and let's go.
You don't tell me how to do what I do. I got my psychology degree. You didn't. So
okay, but I did study psychology, so I know the difference. I've helped more people than you. I've had more people say I've changed their life and saved their life. I'm only 25, but I'm very smart and wise for my age.
The point is,
I want to stop it like right there. Hold on, I want to stop it right there. She just said she's 25 and Tommy's 30 something, right? So basically, she's a youngin'. She's young. Now, I don't say this to disparage young people because I was young also. You understand what I'm saying? But as an older person, when you get old, right? What you start to realize about most young people is they don't know shit. You understand what I'm saying?
When we was young, we ain't know shit.
Exactly. Right. When I was young, I ain't know shit. Right. So what happens is that even before all of this is like, you know, the fact that this is even going on, Tommy should not even be taking her seriously in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're a youngin'. So if anything, what happens is that I'm going to be teaching you something and you should be listening, right? And now I'm going to make this continue because I want to make another point, but I want you guys to see a little bit more of this. Let's go.
Do it your way. Don't tell me not to do it mine.
Of course. But I'm letting you know that you can go a whole different way about it.
But I don't care. You do it. If you know how to build a house better than me, you build it. Don't tell me to do it.
Okay, but I'm just letting you know, if I'm only time that I see, if I'm going on my Instagram, that's exactly why I unfollowed you, because I don't see nothing else but black people that you post on your page.
So
you don't talk about no other race.
I don't care. Anybody that wants to unfollow me now. I will say that you can't unfollow my bank account. I'm still rich, so I don't.
Stop. We'll stop right there for a second. Now, another thing you have to understand, guys, is this, right? She's bringing up the fact that she unfollowed him. She's like, well, this is why I unfollowed you, this and this and that. And then he's arguing back with her, right? Whenever you make a situation an argument, what you're doing is you're putting the person on the same level as you. You understand? So what Tommy's doing is he's putting the woman on the same level as him.
Right.
Right. So now she feels a sense of importance because he's arguing back with her. They're on the same level. But see, what happened is that she came to him with the questions and, I unfollowed you when I felt this way and all that other stuff. Right. So all Tommy could have did was like, okay, well, that's how you feel. And, I respect how you feel. And that's that. And then he should have looked at Myron and said, okay, Myron, what's next? You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Right. Like, there's no reason to argue with her. You understand? This is why when, people send me videos of like people talking shit about me or whatever, right? I don't argue with these losers on YouTube who's talking shit about me, because what happens is if I'm going back and forth arguing with them, what happens is that I'm saying that they're on the same level as me.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I know you said what you said earlier, but I just want to repeat this. This critique is not about Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
This is not about Tommy. So you assholes who love to start shit, we're not talking about Tommy. We're talking about what happened.
Mm-hmm.
What would have been a more like game efficient way to deal with the shit.
Right. That's all we're doing. So I know how y'all goofies on YouTube be trying to say, are you talking? No. We're talking about the actions of what's actually going on. You understand what I'm saying?
It could have been anybody. So please.
Right. And so what you guys got to understand is that when you're arguing with the person, going back and forth with the person, right, you're putting them on the same level as you. You see what I'm saying? Now, what you got to understand is that this chick is not on the same level as Tommy. You understand? Meaning that she has not done anything. She has not done the amount of work Tommy has done. You understand? So Tommy is on that show because he's Tommy. The girl is on the show because she's just another girl. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not the same level. You see what I mean? And so what happens is that when you start arguing with the chick, then she feels she's on the same level as you. And what happens is that you're giving her way more attention than she needs, period. You understand what I'm saying? Period.
And you're giving her, it's not just attention, it's emotional attention.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Because you can sense the fact that what she's saying is bothering you because you're going back and forth with her.
Exactly. So what happens is that now she's doing all this back and forth and what it is like, oh, cool. I'm able to sort of like, get him to react this way. You see what I'm saying? And so what you guys have to understand is that you can't, if you're in a situation with a woman like this and she's, going back and forth and trying to do all this other stuff, you can't react to what she's doing, because what happens is that now you're being reactive to what she's doing. And now she feels she has control over the situation. You see what I'm saying? When you should be always in control of the situation. But let's continue.
It don't matter. Money don't make nobody.
No, apparently it does if you do the shit you saying you do for it.
Money don't make nobody.
You're gonna sit there and talk bad about the thing that you talked up. Jesus, why wouldn't someone listen to you when you say, I understand you don't like watching it? Don't watch it.
That's why
I don't like gay porn.
Nigga.
I don't go around looking for it.
I'm gonna do 2 weeks ago. Okay, that's
I don't care. Jesus Christ. I don't give a fuck.
Obviously, you do.
No, you brought it up.
Obviously, you do because look at how hard you're getting mad.
Dude, because you keep talking about it like.
I just want to say this too. Now, what we're talking about is general ways to deal with shit like this when you in confrontation with like a female and shit, right? Mm-hmm. But specifically speaking, Tommy, Tommy's a fucking genius because Tommy knows what he's doing.
Oh, of course. We ain't even got to get into all that, but we know. Go ahead. No, go in. Fuck it. Go in.
I met Tommy before and everything like that. And, you know, I mean, we're not like friends, and I don't know him like that. But one thing I do know about Tommy is that he understands the circus that is these YouTube streets.
Exactly.
You understand? So from what I understand about what he knows and what, you know, what his behavior has told me from the past, he's not going to let go of a situation like this. He would rather let it play out. Mm-hmm. Because I'm sure Tommy knows that this bitch is not even really worth his mental energy. I'm sure he knows that shit. Mm-hmm. You understand? But on the flip side, he's like, nigga, I'm on a fucking a popular ass podcast. Mm-hmm. And this could go any way this goes. Either way, is going to get some attention.
Right.
You understand? So, you know, and you know, this is something similar to what I did the other day with my little, you know, racist ranting video or whatever. Like you see people going over the edge, and it's like, fuck it. Well, he's deciding to amp it up and go with her. That's the only difference. Right. You understand? But either way, it's like he has a certain level of situational awareness where he knows what he's doing and why he's doing it. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, and that's the reason why you guys got to understand that don't like follow what he's doing, because he knows why he's doing what he's doing.
Right. He's doing what he's doing for a particular reason.
Right. For a particular reason. So
because he even wants to do it like that. And if it was like real life, like meaning like if he was like, if the cameras were not there, you understand what I'm saying, and this wasn't going to go viral, he would probably be like, man, get out of here. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly. So I just wanted to point that out real quick. Like, you know, this is on camera. This is on a popular podcast. You know, Tommy is who he is, and he's actually literally arguing with a black woman.
Right.
Which is what he's famous for. Like,
exactly right.
You understand what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. You understand? But still, you know, understand what's really going on. You know, like I'm saying it because I want guys to understand what they're looking at when they see this.
Exactly.
And I like, you know, of course, everybody's just gonna see, oh, he's beefing with some chick and he's roasting and blah blah blah, and it's funny and it's you know, we want to see the train wreck. Mm-hmm. But, you know, a lot of it might go over niggas' heads. Like, they'll really not understand. Like, they'll really think that Tommy spends all his time arguing with dumb bitches. Like, you feel me?
Exactly.
Trust me, it's not like that. You feel me? So I just wanted to point that out real quick.
Exactly. And on top of that, what we're talking about here, and this is why we're saying that it's not about necessarily, Tommy Sotomayor himself. It's about the actions, and we're telling you guys what not to do in real life. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we just want to get that clear. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So we want y'all to get that clear. But we'll continue in a second. Let's go.
I'm supposed to give a fuck. You unfollowed.
Obviously, you care. You know I don't give a fuck.
You had to announce it, sir.
Of course, I'm going to announce it. That was the question.
You sound insane.
No, you sound insane.
And Myron is
like, yo, this is awesome. Let's go. See, let me explain to y'all game on other levels so that y'all understand what the fuck is going on.
Other levels, right?
This is going to it's not a tangent, but it goes with it. Understand that all of these people out here that's like, oh, fresh and fit is this and that and this and that. Understand they want you to do that. You understand what I'm saying? Fresh and fit, Myron and Fresh, I said this before on another fucking show, are marketing geniuses. You understand what I'm saying? Them two motherfuckers is marketing geniuses. You understand? They just started about like a year and a half ago. You understand what I'm saying? And so what happens is that they're using this like when all this was happening, all that was probably going on in Myron's head was, okay, this is the viral moment, and you know what I'm saying? And all this is all he heard in his head. That was it. That's all he heard. You know what I mean? That's all he kept hearing in his head. Because guys, you got to understand, the game is at different levels, people. Like this is why when Miles was just saying, understand why Tommy's doing what he's doing. That's right there, still game. You understand what I'm saying? You have to understand that. Like right now, we're literally talking about this, promoting it more. This is how it works. You know what I'm saying? This is how it works. So you guys got to understand that aspect of it, man. Like, so you got to understand the game goes deep and it goes in so many different layers and ways to make shit happen.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's crazy out here, man. It's fucking crazy. But let's continue.
Saying
you're bothered by what I post. I don't give a shit
I
what you
unfollowed
post.
because I didn't want to see it no more.
Jesus Christ, she don't understand.
I understand 100%.
All right. Let me just mediate real fast.
I understand. Trust me. I understand.
Shay. Simply put,
I understand.
I will tell you this
because
I still follow him on Instagram. He makes fun of everybody.
No, he don't.
He does. He does.
He don't.
He just
Now,
pulled up a couple of posts.
Yeah, like so whether he, I mean, I guess you can try to make an argument that he disproportionately insults black women more, makes jokes on them more, but he makes fun of everyone. And this is kind of the issue. Like, if you don't like content, just don't watch it, and that's it. You know what I mean?
And I unfollowed. That's why I don't watch it. But I just wanted to address him for it. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know he would be here tonight. I always wanted to question him that he texted.
You see, I just wanted to question him. I told y'all motherfuckers about these questions. Why do you need to, like, who are you to question me?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to get, look, guys, because remember, right now, there's been a bunch of other people who's interviewed this woman now. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is that
for real?
Yeah. Like she was on, I think, Tasha K's show or some shit, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus.
Her. I think I'm dead serious. Like I saw some shit where they was interviewing this woman. So what I'm saying is that what happens is that when you see, again, when you argue with them, you're putting them on the same level as you.
Right.
So now he gave her importance. You see? So that's the thing. But again, this is what I'm talking about in real life is that, see, when you're interacting with women, right, it's always needs to be a leader follower dynamic in all situations. I don't care if this is your girlfriend, wife, chick you're dating, chick you're hooking up with, or even a chick you just said hi to just now at the bar. It's always leader follower dynamic where you're leading. Now, what happens is that when you argue with a woman, she does not see you as the leader anymore because the leader does not argue with the followers.
Right.
The leader tells the follower what to do and the follower follows. You see what I'm saying? So as soon as you argue with her, she's at the same level as you and your leadership is down the drain. You see what I'm saying? Also, what happens is that when a woman sees that she can move you and get you emotional, you're done. You understand what I'm saying? Because now what happens is that she feels that she has some sort of power over you. And if she feels she has some sort of power over you, then why should she really like deal with you in a situation or relationship or anything like that? Because she's looking at it as, well, you know what? This guy who's supposed to lead me, who's supposed to guide me, who's supposed to upgrade my mind, I'm able to move him and sway him and get him all riled up. You understand? Now, again, like Miles was saying, Tommy, since we know Tommy, he's most likely doing this for the clicks. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it just is what it is. You know what I mean? But let's continue this shit. Oh, Miles, you want to say something before we continue? Okay, you good? All right, cool.
It's my phone.
You
He
didn't
asked
even
me and check
accept
up
the
on
answer.
me just to make sure that I'm good, and I respect that. But I don't reply because I simply don't respect him more because it's just the fact that what he posts on the gram, and it's just like what you texting me for, and you do all this to try to play black women like they just always ignorant or don't fucking know shit. Like you can't do that. Period.
Think about it. Listen, what
She's gonna say ignorant.
I know.
Multiple fucking times though.
She said, how she said it again?
Ignorant. She don't even, she's ignorant to how to pronounce the word ignorant. How the fuck?
Yo.
Ignorant. Oh my Lord.
That's crazy.
Oh, my Lord. Okay. I just wanted to.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's continue.
If you care, you wouldn't downplay it. If you care, you wouldn't downplay it.
He's trying to benefit in your image, though.
Can we just have this debate, please? Nobody else.
But you're not listening to me when I speak. You're telling me what I should be doing instead of asking me why I do it.
I asked you why.
And when I accept it, when I
asked you why.
Hold on. Did y'all catch that when she said, "Let's have this debate, nobody else"?
No, right. Because she's getting entitled in her new position.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They gotta catch shit like that. Yep. Because remember, she's just one of the girls in the show.
Right. Now she feels like
she's the decoration. You understand what I'm saying? And so now the decoration has been upgraded to one of the main speakers in the situation. So now she's like, oh, let us just it's crazy.
She don't even know how to pronounce words.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. What happens is that when you put them on that same level as you, they start to feel like they're entitled. They start to feel like they're as important. They start to, you understand what I'm saying? And that all came from you arguing with them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? See, the thing is this, the way that you handle these situations, right? When a woman is getting all, like loud, angry, emotional, whatever the hell it is, right? You always got to stay calm. You understand what I'm saying? You always stay calm. Because what happens is that she has to realize that she is the one, basically acting out of pocket and going crazy.
Right.
Because you're not, you're just chilling. Right. And then on top of that, what needs to happen is this. And again, like Miles said, I'm so glad you brought up that point, is that Tommy's doing this for his reasons, right? Which is, why he's doing that and whatever. But in real life, what you guys should do is you shouldn't even be continuing the conversation to the point where you don't even say anything.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, we're like nothing. Like, you don't even say anything else after that. You understand? And so what happens is that the girl will realize that you're not going or following her, because as soon as you start arguing, you're following her. Because what happened with this whole situation is she's the one who wanted to talk to him. He wasn't trying to talk to her, right? And then so once they started talking, she started asking him all these questions on why you got to do this and why you got to do that. And she started to make it turn into an issue or a situation. Mm-hmm. And then what happened was he was feeding into it. So whenever you're arguing with a chick, a lot of times you're feeding into the argument. And the reason why you feed into the argument, if you notice, what Tommy's trying to do is he's trying to logic his way into getting her to understand so that she can chill.
Right.
Right. But the thing is, she's not interested in logic, because she understands what the fuck he's talking about. Don't let these women fool you. They know when you're making a point. But what happens is they always go back to the emotion so that they can keep having something to go on. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's really where it comes down to. You see what I mean? And so instead of her just saying, okay, well, Tommy, actually, I don't agree with what you're saying, but I see why you do what you're doing. I see your points, and you have your situation, why you do your thing, and that's that. And and let's keep it moving. That could have been the end of the situation. But that's not going to be the end of the situation, because what happens is that the more that he would argue with her, the more she feels empowered. You understand what I'm saying? And see, that's not the right way to empower a woman. The right way to empower a woman is you upgrade her mind, right? But the way that you upgrade her mind is that you have to make sure that she sees there's a separation between you and her. And if you're arguing, there's no separation between you and her.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So you guys have to understand that shit.
And this is why. Remember when you was a kid, they always told you kids should be seen and not heard.
Right, exactly.
Understand? Because like back in the day, parents would tell you shit like that to remind you we are not on the same level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they tell you, be quiet when you hear grown folk talking.
Exactly.
You understand? It's like they let you know you're not on the same level as an adult. You haven't lived enough life. You don't have any responsibilities. So in essence, you are not even going to relate to the conversation. So shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like you said, when you she's arguing, you argue back with her. It's like you're giving her permission to think that she's on the same level to relate to you.
Facts. Facts.
And, and what you just said was real shit. Like to upgrade her mind, she has to know that there's a difference, because she has to know that she has to come up to your level, or she has to meet your level.
Exactly.
You understand? And arguments is not any type of way to upgrade a woman's mind. And in fact, if a woman is arguing with you, she's letting you know that she's not even interested in you upgrading her mind.
That's some real shit.
Because when a woman is interested in a man giving her game and upgrading her mind, she's going to come to him soft, feminine, and submissive, because she is seeking the knowledge that man has.
Right.
You understand? She's seeking the leadership. She's seeking the information that he has for her. So she's going to come to him a little bit more humble. You understand? Not confrontational. And, it's sad because a lot of females do that these days, where they try to they kind of fake, they're like chameleons where they fake femininity, or they fake like they're being, humble. But if you listen to their tone or the little slick little phrases that they use when they coming at you, they're actually being very confrontational and or disrespectful.
Right.
You understand? And, and a lot of times dudes get, they might get, fooled, right? Because she's sitting there in a tight dress with her titties showing, and she got long weaves and long nails and makeup on. So she's kind of like that girl that was on that other TikTok video, the toxic dating practices.
Right.
She was like, oh, you look so sexy and blah blah blah. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful to know when a woman is how she's truly coming at you. You gotta have that situational awareness to really know if she's coming at you submissive, or she's a chameleon and she's faking submissiveness in order to actually disrespect you. You understand? Right. So you gotta be careful.
And see, what's interesting too, because we was talking about the game on so many different levels. Guys, peep the number count of how many people are watching us right now. Right. You see what I'm talking about? You see what the fuck we talking about? See, Myron had the horn and he was like, this is awesome. Because he knew that it was going to be a viral moment. Tommy knew it was going to be a viral moment because he was in the situation, right? And then now we're like, oh, we're going to talk about this. I already knew the fucking views are going to be more than the average.
Exactly.
You see, guys, you have to understand that there's so many facets of the game that are being played. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, this shit is deep, bro. This shit gets deep. But let's continue.
That was my first
Even
question.
now, when I'm saying, when I say, I ask you why, and when I ask you why, and I ask you why,
and I ask you why. Continue.
All right. So Shay, simply put, he makes this content. You might not like how he disproportionately makes fun of black women, but yeah, you have the right to do that. I mean,
facts.
Yeah. So it's just a little, like it's like it's like if you don't like something, just don't watch it.
I don't. That's why I unfollowed 2 weeks ago. I don't want to see it, but I didn't know he would be here to ask him that question today.
Okay. Yeah. Now
you get what I'm saying?
She wanted clarity. All right. Well,
that's
no, she doesn't.
I think that
she wants to be able to control the person, because
I don't want to control it. I just want to know why.
If I wanted to know why a girl didn't want to date me, if she says it, that's the answer. not to argue with this girl as she states it. You know,
see that right there where he made a point? You see her face? Because she knew he made a fucking point, but she needs to continue the shit. You see what I'm saying? She needs to continue the shit. Because don't get it twisted. Tommy's smart. He know how to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So what happened is that she was like, and you can hear it throughout, the rest of them was like, okay, I see what you're saying. You see what I mean? But what happens is that she wants to keep that up because she wants to be in the spotlight.
You see that, the white girl in the pink next to Tommy? She looked, right. She wanted to fuck Tommy. She's like,
that's what's happening. I'm telling you. Let's continue. It's almost done. We got maybe 2 minutes left.
Yeah, well, what you should do? No,
Tommy,
you shouldn't.
Tommy funny as fuck, though. It's really funny as fuck because
you get an answer to a question.
You know what? I would not even get it into that
you
subject.
got an answer to a question. You asked, why do I post what I post? You got an answer.
So bad, but I'm trying not to.
This is the most ridiculous shit.
So many black people on his platform, but this nigga was trying to fuck a bad bitch like me. Stop playing.
Do you hear this shit?
He flew me to him.
And your friend.
Yo,
my friend.
And
so
fuck your friend. Why the hell are you sitting here doing this?
And you didn't fuck me.
Let's be clear. She is not a bad bitch.
This is where we get to one of the truth of a lot of this shit too.
Right.
Basically, she said it really comes down to basically she's pissed that he fucked her friend and she tried to hide behind unfollowing him. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is.
She's super salty, but again, he's not a bad bitch. Can we acknowledge that part? No, stop. Really stop. Take a look at all three of them bitches right there. Are any of those bad bitches?
I would say the one, I don't know, I gotta see. I mean, the one on the the left, and the black, she looked like she's pretty good. The other two, I'm like, they're whatever. You know,
the one in the black, she looked like she's damn near cross-eyed. Look at her, she's dumb. the one in the red, like her nose, she looked like she got a witch's nose. You know when they put the nose on Halloween, she's terrible. And nah, let me stop. I'm playing. All these chicks are baddies, bro.
Monogamous player, he says she's not bad, she's just fuckable.
Hey, I said it earlier. I would straight titty fuck the black chick arguing with him. I would put my dick in between the titties though, honestly. but that's where it stops. We give Trey his props, and that's where it stops. You feel?
Oh man, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. But yeah, this is so he basically flew her and her friend out, and he smashed the friend. He didn't smash her. So
yo, look at Fresh's face though. Myron and Fresh already know. Like you're right with that cha-ching shit. They're just like, nigga, we getting this bread tonight. You know what?
That's all you're hearing is in their head.
Look, at the place that they're at right now, basically, they just can't wait till the next viral thing happens on their show.
Exactly. Facts.
Bro, when somebody comes on their show and has a good fucking interview, they're disappointed.
Exactly. I mean, like, that's it? No.
Nigga come on the show, like, bro, if we go back on this show and then we just spit some ill game and talk some real shit, they're gonna be like,
like, thanks, guys.
thanks for nothing, Miles and Locario. Thanks for fucking nothing. You know what I'm saying? Look, bro, we gotta make a plan. When we go there, we gotta fucking I'm gonna just argue with every bitch in the room. I'm gonna roast these bitches. Then I'm gonna let them call me short and bald headed and tell me I got a small dick and all that shit. I'm gonna just go crazy. Fuck it. We're just gonna go.
Oh man, it's gonna be crazy. We gotta do something crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we could. It'd be me, you, and April should come, right?
Right.
When you argue with all the girls, right? And then April will break up with me live on their show. You know what I'm saying? And then it'll just be like, yo, Locario ain't got no game. His girl broke up with him on fucking Christian Fit. That shit would be crazy.
Yo. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, facts.
And then O'Shea could do a fucking celebrity junk on it. You know what I'm saying? All the shot callers could fucking do the shit. Oh my God.
O'Shea's gonna be like, Black burnt and crispy dating coach Locario lost his girlfriend on the Fresh and Fit podcast. I've had my issues with Fresh and Fit in the past, but I really hate this nigga Locario.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that'd be funny as shit.
I'm fucking about to die over here. Oh my God.
Oh man. That'd be too funny. That'd be too funny. See, when we go back on the Fresh and Fit podcast, when the camera goes in on me, you're gonna see me do a little wink. That's how y'all know we're about to go in.
Like when Jake Paul dropped his hand in the fight.
Exactly.
Yo, oh my God. Yo, but bro, you gotta understand this going viral shit, it has become an art now, bro. It's an art to it now. Like it's you gotta, it's certain little things you gotta do, and it just turns into a whole thing. And that's how you get these clicks and these numbers, bro. That's how you do it.
It's crazy. Oh man, that shit would be too funny.
Man.
Oh my goodness. But let's get to the last few minutes of this and then we go.
Niggas was trying to
niggas was trying
to act right now in front of the camera.
How am I
Let's be honest. Niggas really couldn't even get the pussy.
How am I trying to act?
Let's be honest.
This is why black bitches get kicked out of clubs and shit.
I don't give a fuck because it's the truth.
You're acting stupid.
I'm not acting stupid.
Yes, you are.
Emotional damage.
Wait, play that again.
Emotional damage.
Yo. See, Tommy took it to the next level.
Yo, I told you, bro, I'm telling you, Tommy built it up. He built it up, and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go all the way in on this bitch. And he, because, bro, son, that when he said that line, this is why black bitches get kicked out of. I was like, this nigga know exactly what the fuck he doing, because he saw that she stood up. You see, when she stood up,
right?
That was an indicator that she is coming off of something that that's something that was already bothering her. That whole situation with them coming out and him fucking her friend,
right?
That bothered her. And when she stood up, that's when Tommy was like, yeah, I got this bitch now.
Right.
And that's when he went in for the kill with the black bitches comment, because he couldn't. This is why bitches get kicked out of the club, but he said, nah, this is why black bitches get kicked out of the club. And he already knows that there's been a history of black chicks, having issues on the Fresh and Fit podcast too.
Right.
Man, so it's man, listen.
It's crazy.
Look at the chicks on the side. No, excuse me. Look at the baddies on the side.
Yo, that shit funny, man. Oh my goodness. Well,
I'm not.
You were trying to fuck
Why
me.
you getting so mad?
It's because you're being dumb. You're being ignorant.
I'm not being ignorant. It's the truth.
Bitch, you flew the.
She said it again. Ignorant.
What did she say?
Ignorant.
Oh my God.
This bitch is dyslexic. That's what's going on right here.
I can't even say it. What? Say it again.
Ignorant.
Ignorant. That's crazy. Oh my goodness.
This bitch just done started her own word.
That's funny, man. Oh my goodness. All right, let's
my house. You said you wanted
exactly.
to fuck. This is stupid.
I didn't pull up the fucking messages where I said I wanted to fuck.
You literally did.
No, I did not. You told me that we were going on a podcast for your show on OnlyFans.
This is fucking dumb.
I got all the receipts in my phone. I can dead ass pull that shit out.
And she's a porta potty.
No, I'm not a porta potty. Tell me what nigga shitted on me. Tell me what nigga should know, because it's
you want people to know. You are wanting to let somebody know I tried to fuck you. This is stupid.
Because I didn't fuck him on OnlyFans. I didn't want to fuck him.
Is your weave that tight today, man? Is the glue fucking with you?
Niggas pay me. Do you hear me?
This bitch is drunk and acting stupid.
I'm not drunk. I'm dead ass not drunk.
You dead ass drunk and stupid.
I promise to God.
That weave too tight and you need a different kind of glue.
God knows I'm not drunk right now.
Dumb son of a bitch. Just up here just being ignorant for no reason.
No. He not finna try to play me.
Who's playing you, stupid bitch?
No, bitch, you fucking stupid.
Nobody's playing you.
Oh, it's over? Right.
Unmute. So that's where it ended, you know. Woo! Crazy. So
wait, let me say, so for those who don't know, what happened pretty much immediately after that, as you know, Chris, they show producer came around to kind of settle things down. She stood up, and then I think she did she start to throw hands at him?
I think she stood up, then Tommy stood up, and then that's when I think they started.
When both of them stood up, then they started kind of tussling, and then they I think Chris tried to like open up the patio door to take her outside, and then Tommy went outside as well, and there was just a whole bunch of back and forth, and then exactly. Hakeem fist started flying. Facts.
Right. That's crazy. But I just wanted to show you guys that, man, just to get you guys to understand that in a real life situation, you don't want to get that shit to get to that point, because even when it gets to that point, and if shit actually goes down, it's gonna be your fault anyway. Right. When the cops come and all this, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be your fault anyway. So you got to make sure that before it even gets to that point, this is why I tell you guys from the beginning, when you're first talking to women, when you're first interacting with women, you have to show women who they're dealing with.
Facts.
Because the only time, a woman doesn't this is the thing. The only time when you like, when you usually meet a chick and she's just like a straight up bitch when you first meet her, like you might just say, "Hey miss, how you doing?" And she just says some straight ignorant stuff to you. You know what I'm saying? She says some fucking goofy shit, right? And you're just like, yo, what the fuck, right? Usually that's either because she has mental problems or she's been dealing with guys who got it that far to where she feels comfortable, being that negative around men, or being that like fucking having an attitude around men, right? But what happens is usually,
oh yeah, her titties came out. Yeah.
That's why they had to cut it.
That's why yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. But like usually what happens is this, guys, a woman doesn't get to that point unless you actually interact with her and deal with her to get her to that point. You understand? So what I mean is that when you first talk, and let me put this in a real world, real life example. If you guys are on a dating site, right? And you say to a girl, "Hey, let's meet for drinks on Friday. Are you free?" And she says, "Oh, but hey, can we talk on here more and get to know each other more? I think that's a little fast for me to just meet you like that," right? And then you say, "Okay, I'll talk to you more. How you doing? So what's up?" And then you start talking to this girl. Right? Then you're like, "So let's like hang out." She says, "You know what? I would meet you, but actually, how about we go get dinner instead of drinks? I don't really like to just drink like that, actually. And I'll be coming from work, so dinner would actually be better for me." And you're like, "Okay, cool, let's go get dinner." Right? So you've already started the interaction by going along with what she's saying, following her lead, doing what she wants to do. So now she feels entitled in the situation. And the respect she has for you is already low. It's down. It's a wrap. You feel what I'm saying? And so what happens is that you're starting the interaction off on a wrong foot from the first time when you basically started to follow her when she said she wanted to talk more on the fucking app. You understand? Or what happens is this. Let's say you meet a girl at a bar, at a club, at some event or whatever it is like that, right? And you trying to holler at this chick. And then she starts trying to, she's questioning you. She's asking you all these questions, but she's doing this in a way where she's trying to size you up. You understand? So what happens is that she's asking you these questions to size you up, and you continue to answer her questions, right? And then you still continue to try to get at her. Because understand, she's not going to take your number or give her number to you until she's finished sizing you up. By that time, it's over. Because the only reason she gave you the number or you got her number was because she decided, okay, I sized you up enough, so now I'm deciding to give you my number. You understand? So if I'm talking to a girl, an example of her sizing me up is if I said, hey, listen, let's say I'm talking to her at a bar, or let's say not at a bar, let's say at an event, or I'm at the park or some shit, right? And I talk to this girl and I say, hey, listen, me and you should hang out and get a drink, this weekend, right? And then she'll say some shit like, well, what do you do for a living, actually, right? And it's the tone, it's what she's saying to what I just basically said to her. So she's sizing me up because she wants to know how much do I make and what am I doing? And then based off of my answers, that will make her decide whether or not she's gonna go get the drink with me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So now if I respond to that and I'm like, well, actually, I'm a dating coach and I do stuff on YouTube and I coach people and blah, 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 right? So I'm trying to impress her to try to get a date with her. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now if she decides to give me the number and I hang out with her already, just from that point, right, I fucked up because I'm the one who's letting her lead.
Exactly.
As I let her lead, right, she does not see me as the leader.
Facts.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So a lot of times what happens is you got these women questioning you, fucking trying to size you up, do all that other extra shit. And then that's what leads into women having arguments with you. That's what leads into that shit.
But let me just add to that real quick. Basically, it's like if a woman, if you give a woman the chance to qualify you, meaning you give her the chance to question you, you've already lost.
Facts.
You understand? Because here's the thing about a dude who understands who he is.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have to prove anything to anyone.
Exactly. Facts. No shit.
That's why we talk so much about confidence, identity, and knowing who the fuck you are.
Right.
Because, and this is why I talk to you guys, like, when I tell you guys how I do on dating apps, right after I ask a woman, hey, how are you? The next thing is, when are you free? Then the next thing is Tuesday, 8 p.m. at this bar. Here's the Google link. You could go check it out yourself online.
Right.
Because I'm 100% comfortable in who I am.
Mm-hmm.
You coming to meet with me or you're not.
Right.
All that and them extra fucking questions. And, can we talk on here a little more? Can we have a FaceTime? Can we have a conversation before we meet?
Mm-hmm.
I'm 100%.
Right.
Like, bro, even the date I had tonight, she just texted me. She just fucking texted me.
Right.
Fucking thanks again for this evening. I truly had a wonderful time and I wish you all the best.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
Even because usually when I have a date with a chick that I know I'm gonna see again, I usually tell her, yo, when you get home, text me, let me know let me know you safe.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't tell this girl that.
Mm-hmm.
She still texting me like, hey, I had such a great time, blah, blah, blah. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even though we don't see eye to eye on the whole monogamy shit, she still respects me.
Right.
And the only reason why she respects me is because I didn't play no fucking games. I'm 100%. I didn't give her an opportunity to question me, bro, at all.
Right.
It was, when are you free? Oh, I'm free. I'm free Monday. Okay, let's meet here Monday 7, because I told her 7 p.m. because I know I had to come back and do the show. Right. Monday 7 p.m. Here's the place.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that.
Right.
I'm telling you guys, once you give a woman the opportunity to try to qualify you, to question you,
mm-hmm.
before she does what you ask her to do, and that's the important part.
Right.
Before you act, because look, she got to show, if she want to ask me any fucking questions, she got to do that shit face to fucking face on the date.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Right.
So until you do that, sweetheart, you can't ask me no questions.
Right. Exactly.
Because you haven't done anything to deserve questioning me. See what I'm saying? And that's why y'all niggas got to be rigid. But so many of y'all niggas would that same bitch from the video, you would just be staring at her titties and be like, what'd you say?
Uh-huh.
So what do you do? How much money do you make? What kind of car do you drive? And you just be staring at the titties like, I work at Amazon, and I drive a Nissan, and I make $15 an hour.
Right.
So when are you free? And now she gets all the information that she wanted from you. Now it's up to her to decide if she's gonna come see you or not. And chances are, I don't need to come see this nigga, because it's not the fact that he works at Amazon or that he makes a certain type of money or that he drives a certain car. It's the fact that he's willing to give me that information without me earning it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
He gave me the opportunity to have access to his personal information, and I ain't even do nothing with or for this nigga yet.
Right. Exactly.
So subconsciously, she sees that as you showing weakness. So no, she's not gonna fucking go out on a date with you. Y'all niggas wonder why bitches flake or bitches ghost. That's why.
Exactly. And see, it's funny because Ryan already said most guys cannot completely avoid her questioning us. What do we do when we falter and get to that point? So again, it depends on the situation. Now, let's say if you are on an online dating site and she is, you say to her, hey, listen, let's get together Friday night for a drink. Are you free? And then she responds and says, oh, well, I was just curious. What do you do for a living? Right? At that point, either you unmatch, that's one thing you can do.
Right.
Or two, you ask her the same exact question. Hey, so when are you free? Are you free to get together Friday night? Are you free? You understand? Whatever, to get drinks. You say the same fucking thing. You just copy and paste the same shit. Because understand, you asked her a question and she ignored your question to ask you a fucking question.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So understand that already within itself is disrespectful. Now, if you're in a situation where you're actually having a conversation with a woman, let's say you are at a bar, at an event, on the street, whatever, and you're trying to holler at a chick, and then she's questioning you in the sense where she's trying to qualify you and evaluate you, right? And you have to be very, very aware to understand if she's doing this or not, because two women can ask the same question and one woman is sizing you up and the other woman is just actually curious. You understand what I'm saying? And so you have to be able to discern whether or not this chick is sizing you up or she's asking you questions to, because you're curious. Now, this is the difference. This is usually the difference. A chick is usually sizing you up when you basically tell her to do something and then she questions you or asks you a question before she does the thing that you told her to do. So for example, if I say, listen, take out your phone and put my number in your phone and holler at me, tonight so we can set something up for tomorrow or whatever, or for next week or whatever. And then she says, well, what do you do for a living? Right? That's her trying to size me up before she does what the fuck I said. You understand? Now, if she says some shit like that, right? Again, you say, listen, take your phone out, put my number in your phone. Or if you want to just like this is the thing you can do. I'm giving y'all a little too much game, but anyway, this is something you can do. And I saw somebody in the chat actually wrote this too, so they up on game. This is what you can do to respond to that if you, in this way. So she says, "So what do you do for a living?" Well, actually, I'm an astronaut. I went to space last night and I just came back this morning. But anyway, take your phone out. You see what I'm saying? So I'm basically saying something stupid to her question to let her know that her question means nothing right now. Like, why are we even talking about this? This is dumb. Do what I said. You understand what I'm saying? And if you don't do what I said, then I'm going to end this shit right here. That's basically what it is, right? And now if a woman is asking a question, if she's curious, right? Let's say you're talking to the girl, you're flirting with her. Then you say, take out your phone, put my number in your phone. And then she puts the number in, she locks it in. You understand what I'm saying? And you say, okay, text me your number, text me right now. She texts you got her number and everything like that. And then so y'all start flirting a little bit more. And she says, oh, by the way, what do you do for a living? Right? That's different because now she's already been cooperative, she's complying, and she's already shown that interest. You see what I'm saying? And she's already been cooperating from the jump, and now you're just having a conversation. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. And again, if you just sort of take, you understand what I'm saying? What she's saying as far as her questioning you and trying to size you up, and then you're following along with that because you ain't got no fucking game, understand that you are setting yourself up for drama. Because as soon as you do that, what it is that the girl sees that she is leading the interaction at this point. You see what I'm saying? That's what you got to understand. But let's get to some calls real quick, and we'll get to your questions in the chat. So the caller number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. We're only going to be here for another 20-25 minutes. So make sure you guys do not call in at the last minute. We're going to go to 817. 817, what's popping? Who this?
Hello, this is Tommy.
817, who's this?
Hello.
Bro, I'm asking you one more time. Who is this? I'm gonna hang up. This nigga hung up.
Yeah. He I heard him say,
Nigga, you call me, nigga. You wasted my time, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you talking about?
He tried to act like he was Tommy Sotomayor.
Right, yeah.
Jesus, just goofy out here, man. He was on hold for a minute, too.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't even get his fucking impersonation together.
Exactly. That's the worst niggas when they be like.
Yo, shout out to the trolls that know how to do it, man. Shout out to them, man. For real.
Exactly. That troll was terrible.
Yeah, that was
you should be ashamed of yourself, whoever called. You got to work on your troll game. God damn. Anyway, well, let's get to some of these questions real quick. Hold on. Let me put on the groovy music. Hold on. Let's put on the groovy music real quick. Get that shit on some fly shit.
I want to have intercourse with you. Yeah, intercourse with you.
Relations. All right, so hey, hold on. We got another call. Let's go to 772 first. 772, what's popping?
Yo, what up, man? First of all, I do want to say y'all have the best show, man. Like, this shit is fucking fire, dog.
Appreciate it.
All right, question.
For the fact that we got such a dope show, did you donate though?
Of course I did.
All right, that's what's up. So what's going on with you?
I got a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I went to the club last Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this chick was with her homegirls. So I started talking to her, and then I went to her car. We made out. She gave me head in the car, but I told her that I only fucked on the first night, and then she was like, she told me that she's a teaser. So she gave me head for a little bit. Then after that, she said she gotta go see her friend back to the club. So I was like, well, I guess we won't talk anymore because I only fuck on the first night. You know what I mean? So she asked me for my number. Then she texted me after out of the club. She was like, well, since I did not hook up with you on the first night, I guess you won't talk to me anymore. LOL. Since then, I never replied back to her. What do you think that was what about?
Well, that's the thing. She was just trying to see if you was gonna go back on your word. You feel what I'm saying? But she wasn't really trying to fuck with you, because if she was really trying to fuck with you, she'd fuck you. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, because I know not too long ago you were talking about how chick be sizing you up and all that. Know what I mean, so so I stood to my words. But I know there's some time when female have friends with them. She had her 2 other homegirls with her. I know sometimes they don't want to look like a hoe, and then especially I did not know if she drove them to the club with her and all that. Know what I mean, but yeah, I mean, but well, she gave me head in the car also, and I made out, but I think she was trying to like sizing me up with something. Know what I mean,
well, this is the thing. You got to understand that, you know, see, what you got to understand also is this. I'll say this real quick: is if you do that, right? Meaning you say, hey, listen, I'm only if I'm not smashing on the first night, then that's that. You understand what I'm saying? Which is cool if you want to do that, but that means that you definitely, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't talk to them afterwards. You understand? So what I'm saying is that you're definitely putting a cap on it. So don't think you're gonna say that to a chick, and then because you gave her your number because you wanted her to hit you up later that night, right? To smash, right?
Well, she asked you for my number. She asked you for my number.
And what'd you say to her?
I gave it to her. And then I gave it to her. And then as we were walking towards the club, I told her, I guess we won't talk anymore because I only fuck on the first night.
No, but you see, that's the thing. You should have told her, listen, you got a few more hours to hit me up. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got my number. So when you change your mind, holla at your boy. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you can do now, from now on. So when you're talking to these girls and you get like, even if you don't get it to the point where they're giving you head in the car or whatever, you might, be kissing a chick and be like, yo, listen, let's make something happen. She's like, oh, I don't know, whatever. Well, listen, I like to smash on the first night. So if you change your mind, here's my number. But you got to hit me up by the night, because if you don't hit me up by the night, you could delete the number.
You have until the sun comes up.
She did hit me up during the night, though, after I left the club. Not that it really mattered, but.
You said she hit you up? Doing what? Saying what?
Well, she did hit me up after I left the club. She hit me up after like 40 minutes later saying that, well, I guess you won't talk to me anymore since we did not hook up on the first night. But I like how you said it, how you said, well, here's my number, hit me up during the night at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what you should say. You see what I'm saying? I think that's a better way to tighten up your situation. So if you're really out there, be like, listen, I'm trying to smash the first night, give her that deadline, be like, look, you got until this time.
Give her that deadline.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So I think you should definitely do that the next time. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. And then last thing, I know I'm going to run into her again at the club, so it is what it is, but who cares? Know what I mean?
No, if you run into, listen, let me tell you something. You can never fuck that girl ever.
Don't do it.
She's done. You understand what I'm saying? This is why, look, this is why you guys have to be careful, and you have to be sure about your program. You understand? You can't go back on your program. So if your program is, I fuck on the first night or you don't get no dick. You understand what I'm saying? So that means she can never get any dick, ever. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she's done. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
All right?
All right, player, man. Yo, keep up the work, man. This is the best show on the internet, man.
Appreciate it, my brother. Appreciate it. Oh, my bad. I cut him off too quick. Shout out to you, bro. You was doing your thing, my brother. So let's go to 7707.
Yeah, I kind of like that, though. Only fuck on the first night.
Right. Miles about to take that shit.
Hey.
Yo, what's going on?
Yo, Locario.
What's good?
Miles, I donated on the Cash App.
Appreciate it. What's going on?
So one of them I just thought of because of the last caller. So I got, like, my thing is, like, I try to fuck on the first date, and it works, or I get head or whatever. But if it doesn't work, but I can feel that she's still, like, I feel like it gets awkward after that, because, like, I don't want to get too explicit, but I tried to, and I don't got a crib, so it's in the car, but I tried to. and I don't want to get too much into detail, but like after that, I feel like it gets like it's like whoa, like it's like a halt if they say no. And obviously I stopped, but it's like.
So wait, you say you tried
at that
to?
point, I feel like I rushed it. That means.
Hold on. You say you tried to smash in a car, and then what happened?
No, this is just in general. This isn't a specific one time. This happened like multiple times, but I've also fucked multiple times.
Mm. Okay, so what's the issue? What's the question? 'Cause I'm confused. What's the question? Say it again.
Like, is there a way to, let's say you're making out and shit, but like you try to go to fucking and she's not down, but you could feel like you feel like she still fucks with you. How do you like make it so that you can fuck?
So just hit her up the
after
next
that, because she's not fucking that night.
Yeah, so just hit her up the next night. That's what I'm saying. Like, hit her up the next night. Just be like, yo, just come through this weekend or some shit.
For sure, I'll try it, but I feel like it gets awkward after that.
Why do you think
But
it gets?
either way,
Why do you think it's awkward?
Because it's like she said no. Because I literally tried to fuck like.
That's what I'm saying.
I be trying to fuck you,
What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you're trying to fuck the first night and she says no, I don't want to do it. You say, cool. Let's pick this up and let's do this tomorrow or this weekend. So what I'm saying is, what's so awkward about that? Like, I don't understand why you think it's so awkward.
I feel like I react off how bad she rejects it, because there's also been times where they say, "Oh no, not tonight," and then I fuck them the next time. So I feel like I just get awkward off if they like be like, "Whoa, you were just trying to fuck," like that. Then I kind of get all awkward about it.
But that's you being very reactive to what they're saying. She's like, you just trying to fuck? Yes. Yeah. Yes, I am trying to fuck. So when you're ready to fuck, call me. Or hey, let's fuck tomorrow. If you don't want to fuck tonight, let's fuck tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? True Savage say you leaving something out. What you leaving out, bro? You sound like you leaving. He say you leaving something out. Come clean.
Nah, like there's been multiple times I fucked on the first time, and there's been times where it's like I feel like I just jump. I feel like I went too early, but then there's no
too early.
Like that, so
there's no too early. Either she's down or she's not.
So I think I'm just trying to get I'm just trying to get the chick that I didn't get. I think that's what it is.
See, so there we go. Hold on. The truth comes out. The truth comes out. So it's one. I bet she bad though, right? She bad.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. I got my next question. My next question is, I've never fucked a girl off of approach. It's only been off IG DMs. I don't even use Tinder like that. Just been off IG DMs or just like in class and shit.
Right.
But not a real approach. I get rejected all the time, or fake numbers, or I don't get a date. And it's been a lot.
So wait, hold on. So wait, how old are you?
I fucked like 20 chicks.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
19? Goddamn, bro. You fucking 20 women, nigga? Jesus Christ. You for the streets.
I don't even think that's that much, so there's been hella bitches that I bumped with, like, because I wasn't fucking
too high.
I was getting so many bitches, but y'all was scared.
That's crazy, man.
I could have had more.
Jesus Christ, bro. Like you good. Listen, bro. Listen.
But I don't even think that's crazy though. What the fuck?
Nah, nigga,
it was only like 5 chicks on Tinder, maybe, that I wasn't that attracted to, but it was like 15 like decent or bad bitches.
Right.
But it's never been off approach, so like I cannot approach for my life.
Oh.
Well, listen, just you just got to work on that approach. It's a totally different skill. You know what I'm saying? But
bro, you only 19, man. Sometimes it takes a little bit of practice, man. Just keep doing it. You're
still young, bro.
Yeah, bro. And another thing I want to say to you, it sounds like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself to get every girl.
Right.
You don't have to get every girl, bro.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's facts.
Exactly.
Like, just take it easy. You're young. You're still young, bro. So take it easy. and have fun with it. Have fun with it. Try to get the girls. If you don't get them, then move on. Because look, that's why the abundance mindset is so important. Because a lot of you dudes, you put a lot of pressure on yourself to get one specific girl, and then when you don't get her, it fucks with your ego. You understand? Don't let it fuck with your ego, bro.
Right.
If you don't get that one particular girl, you just keep moving, stay on your grind, and keep your numbers up. Keep hollering at chicks. You're 19, bro. You got a lot of pussy left to fuck, bro. So don't worry about it, bro.
Facts. And on top of that, look.
I appreciate it. Hey,
go ahead.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say on top of that, the fact that you're making shit happen is the main thing. So even though you ain't getting them off an approach, you still getting them. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a good skill to have to be able to approach a girl, holler at her in the street or whatever it is, and pull it that way. That's a good skill to have, because if you see a girl in the street you want to talk to and you might want to make something happen, you want to know that you're able to do that skill. But at the end of the day, if you get with chicks and you find women that you like and you having a good time, and you just getting them off of IG or Tinder or whatever it is, fuck it. You understand what I'm saying? You still at the end of the day, you're still getting this situation. You see what I mean?
Another thing I would say to you is think about what the things you text on IG and say the same shit.
Right. When you're talking to them, right.
I get most of my joints off of these dating apps, but I say the same shit that they say on the dating app.
Right.
I talk to a chick and I say, how are you? And then she said, oh, I'm fine. I was like, oh, cool. I'm like, hey, I just came over here because I know this place that's really dope. You know what I'm saying? And I'd like to go get a drink with you. When are you free? Oh, well, blah, 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 blah. And then if she's interested and she's free, then I get the information, and then I send her the details about where we're gonna meet. That's it.
Right.
So don't make it too complicated. Don't think, oh well, because I'm approaching her in person, I got to do something like different than what I usually do. Like, do the same shit. Whatever you say on the Instagram, say the same shit to her in real life, bro. Or a variation of the same shit. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. And I got my third question goes into coaching. Locario, I emailed you, but I don't know if you emailed me back or like one of your workers. I don't know. But I was asking about one-on-one coaching over the phone. But if I could, because like I'm fucking like that, but I'm just trying to like enhance my game. Like I wanted to get like one-on-one coaching instead of 4 sessions in a month, maybe like 4 sessions over 4 months. That way I can like.
Well, this is what you can do. Hit me up.
Questions.
This is what you can do. This is what I'm gonna tell you. Go to my site or email me, and then hit me up for the 30-minute game session. That'll be better for you then, if that's what you want to do. You feel what I'm saying? So instead of doing buying the 4 package session, just do the 30-minute game sessions every month, and then we can get that cracking. But yeah, hit me up on the back end, and I'll send the link to you and all that. All right.
Okay, for sure. I'll get in touch. For sure. I appreciate you guys.
All right, my brother. Easy, bro. Peace. All right. Okay, Sushi, we're giving you 60 seconds. Go ahead. Sushi, what's popping?
Oh, hi, Mr. Locario. I donated, so don't worry.
Appreciate it. What's going on?
Hey, why did you hang up on me this afternoon, bro? That was not nice, bro.
Sushi, what's your question? What's your question? We only got like a few minutes left. Go ahead. What's your question?
Yeah. So Coach EO yesterday said something about like the dude getting a good reception by the older women. So I was thinking, it's kind of similar in my case, right?
So what's the question?
I'm getting to the question. So do you think it's because I'm weak that I'm attracting these like low quality bitches?
You said, do you think it's because you're weak, you're attracting low quality bitches? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
No, this is the thing, man. There's going to be all types of women that would be attracted to you, right? You just have to find the ones that you're attracted to and then make shit happen with them. So don't worry about the chicks that, because look, when the way that you get women, don't you go and approach the women you're attracted to?
Yeah.
Right. So then where's these low quality women coming from unless you're approaching them, right? Why are you approaching low quality women?
Bro, they give me choosing signals like crazy, bro. I hate that shit, bro. Bro, seriously, bro.
But who cares?
Well,
what I'm saying is fuck the choosing signals. Go and talk to the ones you want to talk to.
Yeah, but the one that I do want to talk to, they don't give me the pussy though. It's always those one I don't want that just be like, oh.
That's why you got to put in work, bro. You got to talk to a lot of them, man. You got to talk to a whole lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
I do, bro. They just not receiving the game, bro.
Well, you got to keep trying, man. You got to keep trying, bro. I just told everybody on the fucking show I had a date tonight, and I was honest about the fact that I see multiple women. She didn't like that, so the chances are I'm not gonna get to fuck the girl. So this is something that I deal with too.
Right.
It's something that we all got to deal with. You got to just keep going, bro. You have to keep going, Sushi. There's nothing else we can do for you. You got to put in the work. We can't make these girls like you. You just got to continue to put in the work. You can't stop.
Exactly, because you already did situations where you fucked the girl and some other girl gave you head. So you put in work to make that happen. So you got to put in more work to make it happen again. It's that simple.
Yeah, bro. I have a plan for you to help me in this way, right? You guys should do a seminar or something at my school, to say that mixed racial dating is interracial dating is cool, right? Over here, they just
Sushi. This is what you could do. This is what you could do. Raise the money, get the venue, and then we can make it happen. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you raise the money and get everything popping and get us our fee, then we can make it go down. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, then it just ain't it ain't gonna happen. But bro, we appreciate the call, my brother. We got to get a few of these questions before we head up out of here. We got like 5 minutes left, and then we about to be gone. You feel me? All right, so let's get to these questions real quick. All right. Says Locario, don't you think it's these beta males' fault that make these women think that they don't want to share actual real men? I mean, you got a point there, Chris, the player. Because, well, this is the thing. You got to understand what happens is that women will still share the guy when she realizes that it's a better deal to share that guy than to have a beta all to herself. But they need the betas, understand? Because some women, see, a lot of y'all come from the premise of thinking that women got their shit together like that, or that women are all that. So some of them, they can't really attract the guy that they want anyway. Or I should say keep him in that sense, because most guys will fuck a chick. You understand what I'm saying? But they can't keep the woman. You feel me? So it just is what it is. This says, a girl I talked to for 4 weeks has canceled a date 2 times. Wait a second. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Stop the music for a second.
He said stop the music.
Because I didn't realize. He said a girl I talked to for 4 weeks. That's a month, my nigga.
Think of how many chicks he could have talked to if he was on his job.
He already fucked up.
Jesus Christ.
A whole month. You were talking to this chick. Okay. So you already fucked up, but let's continue reading. And she has canceled a date 2 times. Oh my God. And the second time is due to her catching coronavirus. She offered to see me and begged for a 3rd chance. Should I give it to her? Oh my goodness! Listen.
So what was the first? Why did she cancel the first time?
Exactly.
for Corona. Why? What?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God! Stop fucking lying.
Tristan, why you lying to us, bro? Don't lie to us, brother. That don't even make sense. You lying, Tristan. Because how all of a sudden she canceled on you, but now she's begging? Come on, son. But listen, okay, let's go with your story. Right? What I would say now is, okay, fuck it. At this point, make something happen. You understand what I'm saying? Just fucking make it happen, bro. You don't wasted a month anyway, so you might as well make the shit happen. You said, how do you separate between a shit test and a woman sizing you up? Well, first of all, it's almost in the same sort of vein, because if a chick is sizing you up and then you continue and you comply with her sizing you up, then basically you're lost. And that's almost like her shit testing you anyway.
That's it.
You see what I'm saying? But, you know, bad man don't fuck with shit tests. You know what I'm saying? So
earlier, I said once you give it an opportunity to qualify you, meaning shit test or sizing you, whatever the fuck you want to. Y'all niggas got all of these goddamn fucking acronyms and catchphrases for shit.
Right.
The bottom line is once you engage a woman in qualifying you and questioning you, you answer her, you engage in the bullshit, you've lost.
Mm-hmm. Right.
The shit test itself, you've lost.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because listen, what's the reason why they give you tests? To see if you're qualified. Like they give you the SAT to see if you're qualified to go to a certain college.
Exactly.
When I approach a bitch, a female, a woman, a girl, whatever the fuck y'all want to call them, I already know that I am going to be the best fucking thing to ever happen to her.
Talk that
shit. You understand? So her shit test, qualifications, sizing me up, whatever the fuck you want to call it, mean absolutely nothing to me.
I love it.
Y'all niggas bro, I don't have to take no SAT. Because in the realm of game, I'm smarter than all y'all niggas in college. So why do I have to take the SAT? I don't gotta take no SAT. I already forgot more than niggas in college know. You see what I'm saying? That's how you gotta feel. That's how you gotta that's the type of self-image you gotta have approaching a woman. So all of that shit testing and bullshit, it doesn't matter to you. Like Locario said, you on a dating app and you ask her when she's free. And she said, oh, I'm free Thursday. But by the way, what kind of job do you have? And you take the time to answer her, you already lost. You might as well unmatch. If you answer her fucking question, you might as well unmatch.
Basically. Because
the respect is gone. She doesn't see you as anything, that she's going to be interested in anymore. She's more than likely gonna flake on you or just fucking ghost you because you already you asked the teacher for a number 2 pencil to take her test.
Right, exactly.
How the fuck did she become that important when she hasn't done anything for you yet?
It's crazy. So this question says, does your game change when you meet a woman on a dating app but they live out of state? Is it best to go straight to FaceTime to set up a time for her to come to your area?
No, unmatch.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Unmatch that shit. Like, don't waste no time with no out-of-state women, bro, or out of the country or none of that shit. What the fuck?
I mean, I'm sorry for the niggas that live in states where I guess pickings are slim.
Right.
But if you really want a chick, bro, you might have to move, bro.
Like if her shit says less than, if it's more than 10 miles away or 15 miles, depending on where you live at, dead that shit. You understand? You got a chick matching that shit say she's 6,000 miles away. Like what the fuck? Like unless she's coming to New York or she's coming to Philly, or she's coming to Miami, where the fuck you live, unless you know she's coming there. And usually what'll happen is those women will put that on their profile. Hey, I'm visiting this place from this time to this time. You feel what I'm saying? Then you could be like, all right, cool, we could set some up. But if a chick is just fucking chilling in fucking Zimbabwe somewhere, you understand what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? Like that's ridiculous, man. Oh man. You said, do you still recommend making business cards and giving them to women? I say do you need to do it. What's that shit they got, Miles? Or you like give them your card and the phone or some shit?
Oh, and you tap.
Yeah, I think Steve be talking about that. The tap.
Yeah, it's a card that they tap. You put your card next to their phone, and their information goes to their phone.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So you could do that shit.
Yeah.
Brandon said, should you always have faith you're 100% giving off sexual vibes to a girl, especially customers where you work? What? Why are you worried about giving sexual vibes to customers where you work at? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all be doing too much at your job. That's what I'm gonna say.
It's because niggas is lazy, bro.
Yeah, I gotta get outside. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see what else question we have here. You said is affecting my hold on. Is affecting my games is affecting my game. It's like you're in the middle of a sentence. Game because to the game I was born in Saudi, because you can't see women there even in class. It's only guys, and I was there for 15 years, and now I'm in Ethiopia, and I was not aware of feminine. Bro, I have no idea what you're talking about. You need to get out of you need to get on a plane and go to another spot, bro. That's all I can tell you right now. Oh my goodness. To the girl online, she said down to smash, but has herpes. Is this a charge or what?
What?
hey, bro. Listen, I'm gonna tell you. That's the decision you got to make for yourself, bro. I can't really tell you yes or no. You got to assess that and be like, do I want to take the chance? If you do you. Just, be careful, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Be careful. You said if more men learn game, can it improve gender dynamics overall in modern society? Of course. If more dudes learn game and had tighter game, right? Well, what happened is that you would have more women cooperating. But see, women don't have to cooperate because they can always fall back on the beta.
Exactly.
You understand? It's like this. Let's say, for example, like I'm just using a crazy example. Let's say you had a bunch of hot women. And for some reason, they was just like, I'm having a hard time getting dick, and they said, Locario, do you think that if all of these average women stop fucking with these dudes, we'd get more dick? Of course they would. You start hollering at the hot bitches because you have no choice. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So the reason why you don't holler at the hot chick is because you're scared, so you fall back on the average girl. So women fall back on the betas. So if they had no betas to fall back on, then they would just have to acquiesce to what the fuck is going on. But that will never happen because it's always going to be a balance in the universe.
Right.
So, shout out to all the betas. We need you. We love you. We fucking love you guys. And on that note, we about to be out of here, people. So make sure that you guys go to MrLocario.com. Make sure that you guys go and get the book. Looks don't matter. 7 ways to attract women without your looks. Make sure you guys get that. Go there right now to get your copy today. Also, make sure you guys go to the badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership so you can get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. And anything else you want to say, Miles, before we wrap it up?
Nah, man, just get on that Bad Boy membership, man. Stop playing. Just get on it, man. Like this guy just said, if more men knew game, Would it change dynamics? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you know what's funny? I guess it's because we're not like, all out there and famous. Like niggas think you don't think that's what we're trying to do?
Right, exactly.
Like, do y'all understand why we do what we do? Like, we're trying to give y'all niggas the game.
Exactly.
Like, we know that a lot of y'all niggas was raised by females. We know a lot of y'all niggas never had that big brother. We know a lot of y'all niggas never had that uncle. We know a lot of y'all niggas never had real niggas in your barbershop to really talk real shit to impart you with the fucking knowledge that you need in order to be a confident dude so you can relate to women a certain type of way. We know. That's why we're here.
Right.
But we can't make y'all niggas join the membership. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We can't make you, but bro, that's why you need to join the membership. You understand? Because I think about this. Think about every conversation you could have had with your uncle, father, or niggas in the barbershop. Think niggas usually get a cut like what, once a week, once every 2 weeks. Right? And so every time you go to the barbershop, it's basically a new conversation that you would have had or could have had.
Right.
But that you never had. And every month, Locario comes out with a brand new fucking program on the Bad Boy membership.
Right.
Every month. And then think about it. That's a collection of knowledge that you can go back to and reference at any fucking time. Not to mention the Game Kings documentary.
Facts.
So these are conversations that you would have or could have had, but you never did. That's why y'all on here asking us. Look, it's 15 questions in the fucking chat. Not to mention the dudes that call in. And we've been doing this for how many years now, Locario?
Exactly, like damn near shit. Like, what, 13, 14 years and shit? You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute.
Niggas is still asking questions. Rave at 11:41 p.m.
Like the How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day book came out in 2011.
Yeah.
That's more than 10 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? So niggas been doing this shit for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A minute.
And guys, we're literally the only ones basically telling y'all to look at yourself.
Right.
And figure out what you need to do to make shit go better. Because you're only wasting time blaming women or anyone else for your problems.
Right.
You understand? So stop fucking around, man. A lot of y'all dudes is on the fence. Get on the fucking membership.
Facts. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk.
What are we doing? You know what I mean? Get on the fucking membership, man. Stop playing, man. Somebody take the plunge. Go get on the membership tonight, man. Can't go wrong.
That's facts.
You can't go wrong. Get on the shit. Just get it on tonight. Go to badboymembership.com. Sign up tonight and start fucking checking out the programs. And the first thing you should do straight up is to watch the Game Kings documentary if you haven't already. That's the first thing you need to do.
Exactly.
I know it's a lot of y'all niggas that still haven't seen the shit. You understand?
That's crazy to me. I'm like, I would expect niggas to at least watch that shit or had watched that shit already. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, that's the type of movie that y'all niggas should be watching like
once a month at least.
Once a month, like what? I'm so serious. You understand? And look, we'll be here for y'all. Don't get it twisted. We're gonna be here. We'll answer y'all questions. We'll take your calls. You understand? But all I'm saying is, based on the questions that y'all ask, nigga, y'all need the membership.
Exactly, facts.
Y'all need this shit, bro.
I'm so true. I'm trying to tell them.
Like, what did that nigga say? I've been talking to a girl for what? For
4 weeks. And
4 weeks.
A
whole month, and she canceled on him twice. And he's asking if she should give her a third opportunity. What? Yo, y'all need them, bro. You guys need the membership more than how we really want you to be on it.
Exactly, that's facts.
Because we really want y'all to be on it. But y'all need it more than even that.
Exactly.
Because we don't have a problem getting bitches.
It's crazy.
You do.
It's crazy.
We don't want that for you guys. We don't want that for y'all. We want y'all to be confident, proud men who understand themselves and who are very astute and efficient at relating to the opposite sex.
Right.
So you're not wasting any time or letting women take advantage of you, and you can get what you want from them and from life in general. It's so fucking serious, guys. It's so fucking serious. I'm so serious, guys. And look, you know, you can bring the horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Exactly. But seriously, man, really, if you're not on it, get on the Bad Boy membership, man. Remember, just the movie alone, just watching that movie alone. You understand? It'll start to chisel away at that whack ass mindset that you got now, and begin to transform you into a whole new person, so you could get closer to the highest version of yourself, guys. Seriously.
Facts. All right, people. And on that note, we will holla at y'all later. And remember, guys, the truth is inside you. Peace.
Peace.
Out.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.